Hi Saggy, and welcome to your general reading here for August 2021. This is for Sagittarius energy, and that is Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, any kind of placement basically. And you know the drill, take what resonates with you, leave behind the rest, never ever force it to fit if it doesn't. Alright Saggy, I actually did start doing your reading, and I this time here I'm doing I'm splitting up these readings where I start doing an oracle message for those who need it, and then I dive on to the tarot reading. And then the entire system crashed. So what I'm going to do here is that I just lay out the cards. We are not actually in the reading yet, but I laid out the cards. So I'm going to start by doing your tarot reading. And then I'm going to do an oracle message for you afterwards. I will put a timestamp below if you want to just see the oracle. Normally it's the other way around here. Okay, I hope you're doing amazing, Saggy. And yeah. Actually, you did. The thing is, you got an amazing oracle message, the other one here. That was that you are... You're no longer going to be a service animal, and I saw a healing energy taking place between you and a man in the family, or a family man. I just saw you starting to come more into your power and reclaim your sovereignty and feeling more aligned with yourself, feeling more at peace with yourself. And it was such a beautiful energy, and it is reflected here in this tarot reading here as well, where we see the energies play out. So let's just get to it. By the way, Saggy, if you like this content, please like the video. I would very much appreciate your support. It helps support the channel. In this reading here, what I already have the cards, I have a lot of court cards, so that means that there's a lot of people affecting the situation here, right? On the other hand, you have a lot of uprights. So the energies here are very powerful. They're very good. They're very strong. We have the Knight of Wands in the center of the spread. This is, by the way, your energy, as I sense it, because this is Saggy, Scorpio, cusp. This is fast forward movement. It's a lot of fun. I get a lot of flirtatious energy here for you in August. Yeah. There's a lot of freedom here in this energy as well, right? So that is what I get. I get, by the way, also a message coming your way of something here where it's wanting to go out and have fun with you. But you know what? That's where we get to it. You have here the Eight of Wands in the reverse, which is frustration. So even though I get this message here coming about, wanting to go out and have fun, you're frustrated. Why is that? We will look into it, because as I see it, there's a lot of compliments coming your way here. In the recent past, we have the Empress. This is a lot of love, self-love, a lot of growth, a lot of nurturing to yourself. It is, of course, also the mother energy. For those of you who are pregnant, I do see it taking place here. Let me say it like that. But I also see a strong mother energy, especially for those. I see like 2 children here, right? But with this Empress here, I see you being strong, independent. Independent in your own emotions. But the Empress is here to say that something here is growing. Something is growing, and I get a lot about it being like an inner restructuring of yourself, your own kind energies. You are really starting to come into a good alignment here, or you are probably already there, a nice alignment with your own creative energies, with your own being at peace with your feminine energy, which is how you attract a lot of abundance into your life. And abundance is absolutely coming your way, Saggy. It is. Now, see, here we get to it, right? Here we get to it. You have the Queen of Cups here in your focus. So this tends to be another person, right? Someone who's very kind, very caring, very nurturing. But I also get this as spending time by the beach, by the way, with someone like this. It could be a good friend of yours, right? Or just, it's like drinking wine, or I don't know. It's just a very, very good energy here about being with someone of this nature. We're going to clarify that in a minute. But what I see in your fears, there we have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. That's like jealousy. Or possibly, for some of you, if you are in a dramatic love situation, it's like that being another person. But what I mostly get here is that you don't want to drain out. You don't want to waste all of your energies. You don't want to be, just giving so much of your creative powers away that you don't really, that it crashes and burns and you become drained. You become drained out. That is what you don't want. So So it's basically trying to find that balance. They may have to be in relation to another person, most likely a woman here. We're going to do some clarification, that's for sure. What we have in your surrounding is something here that's not fully done, right? There's an energy here of long-term goals. There's a chapter that's not fully closed out. It's almost like also Saturn bringing something back to be looked at again. For some of you, it has to do with a home. For some of you, it has to do with a home here, like closing out a home. I see a communication coming your way of sweet nature. I just see a lot of great things here, right? A lot of communication coming your way. We have how many communication cards? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 communication cards. But when I look at you, you're not really showing up as the one doing the communication. You're showing up as the one who's frustrated that the communication is not really taking place, although it is taking place. Let's do some clarification here. Show me this Knight of Wands. By the way, of keynotes, I have compliments, rumination, and know your drama queens. What I got from that is that, you know, we're going to look into this Queen of Cups, because I get as though this Queen of Cups, I feel as though, I gotta be honest, I feel as though it is another person, but it's a person who makes people feel seen and feel validated, and a lot of great karma comes from this, right? When it comes to you, you are no longer predicting any kind of failure on past experiences. You don't want to deal with that. You also know your drama queens. You know where the drama is. You don't want to deal with it. And that's what I get here from you being comfortable with your own feminine energies. You don't feel as though you have to prove anything, you know? You don't have to prove anything. Not to the girls or the boys or whatever, and you don't need to prove anything. Show here what we have for this Knight of Wands. Is a man holding a bloody heart, and 2 is a caring connection, community. Think, why on earth do you have so many fucking women, women, thinking woman, thinking man? And there we have to see. Right, it's just there's so many people influencing it, meaning that you're going to be surrounded by a lot of bloody people here. Right, so this Knight of Wands here is a bloody man holding a heart. There's no doubt about it. There's going to be a man who's going to be a significance. For some of you, it's a father. For some of you, this is someone that you have a romantic connection with. Now, the thing about this, we're dealing with 2 knights, right? So this is like an old friend coming your way. This is, however, a person who is kind of in need of, or that they are bachelors, right? So if you're single and they're single, that's good. They are bachelors. But they also want to remain bachelor. They don't show up with this king energy, right? They show up with knight. So they bring communication about wanting to go out and have fun here. Or have fun. It's just an invitation to go probably on a date or something here. But I see a frustration within you, right? Show me more about this man. Walking away. I don't know if this is a man who's doing something very brave in that he's walking away from something. Show me more about that one. Forward movement, guys. For some of you, this is moving, right? For some of you, this is like physical moving somewhere. I am impressed about how many people you have included here. And in that case, it's probably because, let's face it, when we're moving, we need people to help us move our boxes. I see you disconnecting. I see you, or someone here is definitely disconnecting or walking away from something. And it may be that they're disconnecting from something so that they can come towards you, Sagittarius, okay? So let's see this Queen of Cups up here. Oh, I'm always, so many cool cards. Show me this Queen of Cups. She's a broken heart in the reverse, so that's beautiful. This is, who is she to you? You know what? I can't place whether or not. Let's show me this Queen. Oh, god damn it. It is the same. Alright. I am swear to god, every time I try, it's always the bloody court cards. Alright, I can't. For some of you, it is another person. I gotta be honest with you. It tends to be another person. And it's a woman then. Alright. But yes, you know what, as I said here, I get it being that you just like having conversation with someone. Could be a water sign, I don't know if I mentioned that. A water sign, big heart. It's a communication regarding getting out of a broken heart. Right. You're frustrated. Some of you can be a little bit frustrated with children. Nothing there. It's just, how can I explain this? May especially be if you have 2 children. It's nothing to do with, not wanting them or anything. It's just a matter of, it's heavy, it's tiresome, but it's called being a parent. It's nothing serious there. There's nothing, not of not wanting to be with your family or anything. It's just that of wouldn't it be amazing to go travel? How can I say this? For some of you would like to go travel, you would like to go explore the world, and that seems to be a little bit delayed, and you have to stay at home. But there's a lot of love surrounding your home as well here. I do see communication coming in regarding something about a home. But there's something here in the past, in your past energies. It would be a sweetheart, soulmate, or something, a soulmate, sweetheart, or child, or something just that's just sometimes a little bit. It brings a little bit of frustration, right? You probably have a temper. I don't see it being anything negative. It, you know what I get you also being frustrated over? It's especially if it is someone here from the past that comes and offers you something, and you're questioning where's the bloody love in it? There's a flower in it. What's up with the flower? I want something more meaningful. It's like the flowers are not enough. It's just a frustration here within you. But I see you talking with someone here, and it's not going to. It's not an energy here that's, or the frustration is not something that's going to be taken over in August, because there's so much growth. There's so much growth. Why do I get autumn? September. I get September. I get like, I get. Is it early September where we have this, where the field? It's a difficult thing to explain. It's like a vision. No vision. It's like a image of the field where the sun is shining. So the sun is setting, right, and it's shining. It's such a peaceful, bloody peaceful energy about being on the countryside, where you see the cornfield, the cotton field, whatever. The sun is setting, and you see it's just a way. It's like an autumn sun. Anyway, it's difficult to explain, but I guess I think it's like early. I think that takes place in early September. It's just about to be autumn, but it's still summer, right? I don't know, something about that. What was that? I don't know. Let's look at what it is that you have coming up here. The Page of Cups for Sagittarius. I mean, look at it, no? It's like the sun there, setting down the field. Doesn't that, I don't know, it seems, it actually has a similarity, except this is more green. But I don't know if you see the colors are shifting there. It's going out of your garden. Look again. It is this, like the sun is setting like this. It's a particular sunlight. I don't know if you pay attention to it, but it's like the sun is halfway down. I get annoyed when I get messages like this, because I'm like, what can I use it for? You're just giving me a vision. What am I supposed to do with it? It's the Empress. It's the Empress. That was where I got it. Oh yes, she also has, well, the yellow, right? It is that yellow. What is the yellow color about? Second chakra. You too. The second chakra relation. It is the feminine. It is the wound. I don't know. Anyway, forget it. It's like harvest time. Anyway, the garden and the gate. What is the garden and the gate? That is daring to do something new here. I see this communication coming in. It's a sweetheart. At least I can say it's going to grow. Okay, it's going to grow. It is still, however, a page. I think it was Libra I said this to. Was it Libra or was it Virgo? I can't remember. Or Leo, where I said something about it's still a bloody page that's coming up in the future, right? It's still a page. It's a small communication. For some of you, it is a child. But it's heartfelt in nature. It's an offer. It's not like a something. It's a bloody page. All right, that's all I can say. It's a page. Oh my god, I've seen this before with an empty cup. It's the exact same combination I saw. I think it was in the Leo reading, where I was questioning, I think it was the Leo reading, right? Where I was questioning, is the cup bloody empty? What's in that cup? Yeah, that is probably where we then have this frustrating energy. It is this, as I said, where someone here brings flowers, and you're looking at it and you're like, I need more than flowers. I need something more solid. What is it that's popping up from this cup? What are cups representations of? They are representations of something emotional in nature. They are apologies. Cups are connections, right? So when I look at this, you know what? I don't see a lot of pentacle. I don't see a lot of pentacles. I see a lot of fire and I see a lot of water. So that can actually create this sometimes a little bit of a it can create a little bit of fire meets water, thunder. I get thunder. And that creates this frustration that I get here within you. It's fiery emotions, can I say it like that? It's just for some of you, if you find yourself in anything here, right? Of rumination. I don't get that dramatic energy with you. I just keep getting autumn, and your reading is insane because it's so full of visions, and I normally don't prefer. When I get these kind of energies, I tend to write it because it makes more sense to me when I'm writing it. Because it's difficult for me to figure out what the hell is going on. Show me more there. Moving. I can't really stress it enough. You're moving. There's a communication coming. I keep getting like it's like an opportunity here. So in August, expect some form of beginning, some form of an opportunity, some form of a communication saying this way forward here. It is of emotional value. There's something practical here. That is for sure. You know what? It's almost like something here comes your way. It's too emotional. Then something you're saying, I need something more. I need something more here. Then we have something far more practical coming. You're very you're very keen on not dealing with drama here. There's something there's something you don't have time for. You don't have time for that. It's because you're growing something here. You are so comfortable within yourself. You are so great within yourself here, right? And your strength is also your home. Some of you, this is, by the way, communication about a new home, by the way, right? It starts with a little spark, and then it becomes more practical. And then we have a Knight of Cups as the most likely outcome. Swear to God, some of you are manifesting a new home. Some of you are manifesting... could it be a marriage proposal? Yes, it could. But it's more... Yeah, it's something here. It's the harvest that's coming in. I keep getting that this entire energy where it's about you having planted a seed in the past, now it's coming into harvest time. And in the meantime, you're just living in the bloody present moment. You are afraid that something will not grow, but it will. Because something here is coming back to you. It's not, the chapter is not done. You deserve your harvest. Why do you also have storm warning? There's a storm. That is alright, but what did I say about storm? Storm here, but you're having victory in all of this. You're not going to deal with envious people. You have this balance. You know your drama queens. You're not fucking dealing with it. Show me more about the storm warning. Okay, you know what? Someone from the past, or an old friend of yours, you could have worked together. It doesn't have to be like love. It's just someone that, it's an energy, it's a person, right? It shows up with the knights. It's a person. gonna show up here in your life. You're going to have a lively debate, if let's say like that. You're going to have a lively debate about some sort of a contract, some sort of a way to work together, or to co-create together here, right? And then comes this new beginning. There is absolutely a storm here. For some of you, it's a physical storm. For some of you, we're talking about something about a storm. Alright, for some of you, where you live in environments where storms are an actual thing, this is securing your home from you know, overflowing waters or something like that, right? It's like the storm then increases. I do actually sense it a little bit here, like a storm increase in strength. And about autumn time for some. I don't know what the hell that is about. For some of you, it's a natural storm. For some of you, it is an emotional storm. It's reaching the culmination of something here, right? Oh my god, for some of you, I'm actually getting back being... It is, I swear to god, it's like being at the seaside and the weather is changing. And the waves are getting higher and higher. That was interesting. I'm going to go on to your oracle message, right? I feel as though the message here, you're doing great. Great month for you. Very peaceful. Look out for weather forecast if you want to go to the beach. There's something about your house. There's something about a lively debate taking place. If it's not a storm, then it's a debate with someone coming your way from the past here, right? Or it's not past. It shows up as that, but it's more like an old friend. Maybe you haven't seen them for a while. Someone you've known for quite some time, right? You could have bloody children together. And I have a strong flirtatious energy with you. Let's get to your oracle message here for Sagittarius. Let's start by pulling this one. We have a page of wands, which was your talents, and then we have a strength, and we have 5 of cups underneath the deck. Page of wands, it is this communication coming your way. Let's get this here. San Francisco. Why am I saying it? It looks like the I don't know, the bridge, Golden Bridge, Gate Bridge. I don't know. It looks just like the bridge you've seen. Isn't it San Francisco? Could be New York, of course. Or wherever you have a bloody bridge. This bridge is swaying. Alright, let me just lay it out here. We have indecision and then we have success. I use my intuition in all aspects of life. We have the fates. Okay, we have journey in the reverse. Okay, guys, we are so gonna read a few things on the books here, and then we have work through your fears, have faith in your dreams. Just because something isn't seen, your dreams aren't seen, that doesn't mean they're not manifesting. Smoke and mirrors. Work through your fears, smoke and mirrors. Fears may create these distorted thoughts. By the way, guys, these oracle messages are for whoever needs it, right? It's just for if anyone here on it in a little bit of a I would like to hear something, then it's for them. If you are doing just cool, fine. It's not for you. Indecision, I use my intuition in all aspects of life. Let's start by reading into the fates. I'm so sorry the other one didn't kind of go through, because it was actually rather cool. Let's see here, the 17th. Is fate karma and acceptance that there are things you cannot change, and knowing what those things are. The Serenity prayer sums up the meaning of this. Something blah blah. Give me the strength to accept things I cannot change, the courage to change whatever I can change, and the wisdom to know the difference. And by that, it's about being able to pull upon your experiences and knowing when it's fear talking and when is it fear and when it's intuition, right? There are things in life you will never have fully control over. The condition brought on by the evolution of the collective, by nature and by your past experiences may be fated, preordained by spirit for a greater purpose you cannot understand in this lifetime. It may not be in your cards to understand why certain events occurred, but you can accept the mystery and work with what those events and your current circumstances have to teach you. This is the wisdom contained in the Serenity prayer. Why do I keep getting... Alright, let's not forget. Anyway, other people are who they are. You can't change them. The challenge is to accept them as they are and not try to make them otherwise to suit you. Why do I keep getting like south? Anyway. Alright, anyway. It's a time to look at how you attempt to mold people to fit your view of how they should be so you can remain in the relationship and avoid discomfort. I see you not doing that anyway. I gotta be honest with you. Your experiences concerning prosperity and abundance are beyond your personal control right now. You are being invited here to accept what is undeservedly. It could be a temporary situation seemingly thrust upon you by outside forces, but there is an underlying purpose. You can't see what has been determined by the fates. Right. And then we have something here about love unconditionally for each of us is on our own journey, and we cannot direct that of someone else here. If the relationship is indeed fated and you are meant to evolve into a better version of yourself as a result of it. Anyway, this is again it being not trying to control. Right, it's not having these hissy fits. Let me tell you more here. Right. It is difficult to explain why painful things can happen to good people. Fate is a mystery after all, yet all we do with our circumstances, the way in which we respond to life's challenges, is how we rise up to greet our destiny. Now is one of those times to be aware of that you're powerless. Sounds crazy, right? What it is basically about here is the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is that you are powerless regarding whether or not someone wants to communicate with you. And someone here is powerless in whether or not you want to communicate with them. Right? Bringing these hissy fits don't really fit. I do sense a light-hearted energy wanting to extend itself. I feel as though it may be for you, but if someone here don't really want to accept it, then what? Let's see the journey here. Let's see the journey here in the reverse. It's number 2. That's interesting. The journey. That is movement, relocation, travel, right? But you may desire to move or just go. Or get away from somewhere, but this reverse indicates that it's a delay or even a cancellation. Something could be standing in your way, or perhaps lines of communication maybe get crossed. Yeah, so this is A, communication not happening, or B, you not being able to travel somewhere. The roads are blocked. Could have to do with weather, or it's like a storm here, right? For God's sake, for some of you, it's that the storm's coming and the airplane can't take off. And not have a bloody hissy fits, right? Be bloody patient. Anyway, don't let the potential changes upset you. Refocus your energy and be flexible enough to alter your schedule or destination as needed. Remember, you can always create new adventures, even in your present location. You are attracting new adventures. Your life is blessed inside and out. And by the way, also this, you know what, you take the journey energy as it resonates. For some of you, it is a bloody physical journey. Something here happening on the journey is just not really happening here. It requires a lot of strength. It requires a lot of, not trying to control the environment. Some of you Sagittarius have a big temper, right? There would be a storm probably for some of you, but this is of an emotional nature. For those of you, this is not like a physical where the traveling is not happening. It's something internal. Then it has, it has a lot to do with how you respond or react to a situation. Where if you have an inner storm where this fire and water is meeting each other, you don't take that rage and throw it out. It has this inner control and patience, right? Patience. It's dignity, it's grace. And if it's not you, then it's someone else here. But however, I sense a lot of flirtatious energy. You may want to have an expression of this. It is there, the expression of it. But we can't force our environment. And remember, this can also be someone here doing this to you. We can't force someone here. Because in the other message there was a complete different. It was more like an energy of tears saying no, not wanting to receive all of these sexual offers. It was more about wanting to connect on an emotional level. I feel so for some of you Sagittarius, this is actually what's going on, is that you yes, the sex, yes, here the wanting to connect in that way, but the emotions have to be here too. There may be you know, a little bit of a challenge here, a little storm within you, where it is that your drives, your motivations, all of that is met with your emotional core, your emotions. Your desire here to belong, or you need to belong, feeling this emotional connection with someone. And then we have this wanting to connect at a more physical level. Those two meeting each other, right? And work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio, smoke and mirrors. Quickly, let's look into the smoke and mirrors, and then let's say that is it. This is seeing the lens through the past conditioning. That was actually what you got in the other one as well. The past conditioning. We are built to view the world inaccurately. Blah, blah, blah. We are conditioned to see things, time as linear, but, you know, energies come and go. Right. Anyway, the entire world is a construct of smoke and mirrors, and our job is to discover the truth that lies beyond this illusion. Discoveries at the frontier of science align with what ancestors and ancients have known. At the atomic level, we are blinking lights and empty spaces. Consciousness is fundamental. Time can be bent, and we are eternal. Ask yourself if what you see is really just what you're looking for. What do you sense beyond your intellectual assessment of what is? Can you drop into your heart and soul and call for a vision of feeling and awareness of the true and authentic? Blah, blah, blah. Today, trust the inner voice that reminds you that you will truly find what you seek and more if the outer conditions appear to challenge that. It's all smoke and mirrors. Things are not exactly what they seem. So that it has to do with, you know, not judging a book by its cover, meaning you don't judge your surroundings by its cover. Situation may look to be in a particular way, but you may find hidden. Yeah, right. Sorry, it's got very specific there. You may find that something is not as it's supposed to be. Something here may look a certain way on the surface, good or bad, but underneath there's something else working here. If you feel as though it's you get frustrated with it, know that it's just how it is, right? And you are on the right path. It's just I got again like this. I don't know. It's like, you know, when you have like a water pipe that you bought just a house, or you purchased a house here. It looks great on the surface, and then you have like pipes in the walls that are not, you know, I don't know. Anyway, but it's also the other way around here, where you can look at your surroundings where you feel as though it doesn't feel right. But it is just smoke and mirrors. Nonetheless, use your intuition in all aspects. It's just because I keep being thrown into something about the weather, okay? And I'm not a weather forecaster, so I'm gonna stop it here. Fire alarm? What the hell is someone giving this? What is up with this? So it's just very, very specific. It's also, you know, alarm going off or something like that. I don't know what this is. And I don't want to turn it into something crazy. I will turn it into, I will take it inward here and say it's the energy here of, you know, someone setting off the fire within you. But if some of you are in, you know, very, very hot places, as where the weather or also the sun here, look out for, you know, don't place mirrors where it can do something, you know, make reflections. Don't do that. That's just for some, you know, where the sun goes down and makes this reflection, then it sets something on fire, like a cornfield or something like that. Try not to do that. That might be beneficial for a lot of people, I get. Okay, so that is what we have here for Sagittarius. I am gonna say done with this reading. This was interesting. Okay, I will see you next time. Take care, Sagittarius. Ciao.